Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. This is subtopic 1.1, Cartesian coordinate and distance formula. Before we begin, just a reminder, make sure you have already completed the induction activity. It will give you a quick overview of the concept we are going to cover in this subtopic. So, let's begin the lesson. Let's begin with subtopic 1.1, Cartesian coordinate and distance formula. We have 5 learning outcomes for this topic. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Calculate the distance at midpoint between 2 points. 2. Determine the unknown value when the distance is given. 3. Calculate the value of midpoint using the correct formula. 4. Determine the unknown when the midpoint is given. And finally, answer at least 7 out of 10 questions correctly within 1 hour. Let's get into it. When learning about distance, we divide it into 3 parts. First, the formula. This formula calculates the distance between 2 points on the Cartesian plane. Here, x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the coordinates of the 2 points. Second, the types of question. Direct questions, where you are asked to calculate the distance directly, and indirect question, where the distance is given and you have to find the missing value. Third, the step to solve a distance question. First, identify the keywords and what's given in the question. Second, label or retrieve the coordinates or values. Third, substitute the values into the formula and solve. Example 1, find distance between point A 4, 8 and point B 1, 5. So to solve this question, you have to follow 3 steps. Number 1, you have to identify the keywords. So in this question, the keywords is distance. So from here, we write the formula of distance. D equals to x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square root. Okay, so this is the formula. So from the given formula, we have 4 information, which is x1, y1 and x2, y2. So given the 2 points, we have 4, 8 as x1, y1 and 1, 5 as x2 and y2. Substitute into the given formula, x1 equals to 1 minus x2 equals to 4 square plus y1 equals to 5 minus y2 equals to 8 square. So based on the formula, we calculate all the value inside the square root. So this is equals to 18 and we put the square root. Okay, you can leave your answer in this form or you can also give your answer in decimal. Now, let's look at example 2, an indirect question. The distance between point A 15, 0 and point B Q6 is 10 units. Find the value of Q. We are not calculating the distance. Instead, we already know the distance equals to 10 units. So, we use the same formula. 10 equals to Q minus 15 square plus 6 minus 0 square root. Now, square both sides and we have 100 equals to Q minus 15 square plus 36 and solve the equation using algebraic solution. We have Q minus 15 equals to positive and negative 8. So, the 2 possible values for Q are Q equals to 23 or Q equals to 7. And that's the final answer. Next, let's learn about the midpoint. Again, we divided it into 3 parts. First, the formula of midpoint. M is equals to x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Here, the midpoint M is the average of the x values and y values of the 2 points. Second, we have 2 types of question. The direct question, where you calculate the midpoint, and indirect question, where the midpoint is given and you must find the missing value. Third, the steps to solve. We identify the keywords and values given. Next, label or retrieve the coordinates. And third, substitute into the formula and solve. Let's try a direct example. Find the midpoint of a line segment with endpoints -3, 2 and 5, 8. We use the formula M equals to -3 plus 5 over 2, 2 plus 8 over 2. And we solve the value, so the midpoint is 1, 5. Example 1, find the midpoint between point A, 4, 8 and B, 1, 5. So the step to solve is first you identify the keywords. So the keyword here is midpoint. So the formula of midpoint M is equals to x2 plus x1 over 2 and y2 plus y1 over 2. From here, we have 2 points. The first point is x1, y1 and the second point is x2 and y2. Substitute into the formula. So x2 is 4, x1 is 1 over 2 and y2 is 8 plus y1 is 5 over 2. So based on the value, we do direct calculation. The first value is your x, 5 over 2. And the second value is your y, 13 over 2. So this is the coordinate of the midpoint. We've come to the end of subtopic 1.1, Cartesian coordinate and distance formula. Great job everyone! Next, we'll continue to subtopic 1.2, where we'll explore the equation of straight line. Before that, don't forget, after this, you will proceed with the learning activities and complete the formative assessment for the subtopic. All the best!